was really close, just knowing that she was having my son. And
They don't want you to be like that anymore because you might go off and get someone else.
if you want to make it work, you can. You just got to stick together.
Not that I'd screw around or anything, because if I did meet someone that I really, really liked or fell in love with, well, not liked, because I like a lot of men, but if I fell in love with them, I definitely wouldn't do that. But it would have to be a pretty kind of special person to cut the mustard, really, so to speak.
You only have one shot at life, make the most of it, and everyone's got a heart, and hopefully we all speak through our hearts.
People are often saying to me, oh, you're such a nice man, why haven't you got somebody in your life? It's like, well, I don't really know that I'm supposed to have someone in my life,
I mean, what are they there for?
I mean, I don't want to make it look as if I think my life's difficult, because believe me, it's not.
As long as everything's on your terms, I think you're kind of winning. But as soon as it's on their terms, you're seriously losing.
After a guy leaves a relationship, you give him 6 months. And if he's not in a relationship for 6 months, he's a serial killer.
I would rather live alone for the rest of my life with my cat curled up on my bed. Is this a really inappropriate time for me to put on tape my number?
And there should be like, if you want to have kids, there should be just like a wee bank that you can go to, get what you need, and, go from there.
I just enjoy the space that I've got, being able to do my own thing, and basically living my life as I am, where I am, and pleased to be out of the deep south.
If you give yourself 100% to a man, they seem to want more, and they seem to think that they're entitled to it.
They're all either married or gay, and I'm not hanging with any married men. If they want to live their miserable lives on a lie, they can do it. No, I'm not going to accompany them along the ride.
There are still a few of us nice guys out there.
And the rest are closet. Yeah. Oh no, that's a little cynical. It's a little cynical.
Some people just have to have someone in their life. And I sort of think, well, what's that all about? Are you not happy with where you're at?
So just having a play with them and having them as mates and stuff like that is much nicer than having a relationship.
We try and, we fail.
Treat them mean and keep them keen.
One day, I'm hoping that, I'll meet somebody really special. But I don't have to have somebody.
There's some people, and maybe as I'm getting older, I consider myself to be one of them, that should be single forever.
Don't want nobody ruining what's happening in my life.
I think men should be banned. I think they should be a Saturday night thing.
I want passion in my life, and if I can't have passion, I will go without. I've always got music, and music's food for the soul after all. And now I've got my cat to look after.
That's really all I've got to say about men. I mean, you can't do a huge interview about men because there's actually not that much to talk about.
This is going to look like a proper joke.
That's all I've got to say, really, because otherwise I'm just going to get too silly and I'll get myself in big trouble.
Oh God, Debbie, I'm going to hate how this looks on film. I've said some daft stuff, man. You've got to turn off now. Turn off, turn off.
Who's going to be watching this?
You get one of those things that can black out the faces.
Because, it'd be really interesting if you played it to some of the men in my life.
Have another wine ground.
Don't be too hard on him. He's a man after all.
Okay, is that it? Thank you. Cut.